Tonight we are reviewing Blocked by yes, it is David Yarovesky. If I'm, f***ing that up, forgive me. Bill Skarsgård, of course, another movie where he's leading. He's been kind of kicking ass lately. The Skarsgård.
Is it Yarovesky?
It might be Yarovesky. Yeah.
I just want to get it right and give him some props.
For sure.
This is the gentleman who gave us Brightburn a few years ago.
Yeah.
So we dug that one, man. So.
And, of course, produced by Mr. Raimi himself.
Sam Raimi involved here. Hey, let me tell you, though, this thing had more producers than a Beyonce song, okay?
Dude, no kidding. What the f***? I mean, Raimi is in a crowd of other producers. Like, what the f*** is going on here?
Based on a short called 4x4 that came out, and it took, like, literally the populace of Rhode Island to produce this movie. I mean, everybody's in it. Everybody's involved. Yeah, man. Again, going into this, I didn't have any really time to, I hated upon looking at, and I cursed Crank for picking it. And then I read the synopsis and I cursed Crank again. But then I went and saw it, and I can't say enough how impressed I was with the exchange of dialogue and how they got in each other's heads. Albeit that street smart shit, it'll take you so far. Let's be real here, man.
You're right, especially in that scenario. Like,
yeah. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
For the story, it's fine. I enjoyed this. I chuckled a few more times. The humor, the yodeling song will get you every time when the way he goes like, "Oh, that's enough of that."
Yep. It cuts so beautifully every time,
and you can see the volume just increasing. So it's good that way. You should see this. You don't need to see it on a big screen. Just wait for the rental, wait for the stream, but definitely check it out. Two masters, an up and comer who has arrived, and a master who's already been there for 40 fucking years. Enjoy. I'm gonna give this a 6.5.
Not bad. I'm definitely giving this a higher score than I thought it would be when I first came out of the theater. This is one of those movies that improved as I thought about it. Because, I always have to think about a movie after I see it. And I was worried that it would get worse, but no. When I first went out of the theater, I wasn't too immediately impressed with just a trapped in a car concept and this mastermind turning it into a torture chamber thing. But as I thought about it more, I just realized, the execution was solid. I can ignore the logic in some of the parts here, like I do with every movie, because every movie breaks logic every now and then. I mean, let's be real here. And like we've said a lot, the dialogue was on fucking point. The back and forth between Bill and Anthony was just so fucking great. It really saves this movie. I think I'm going to match you at a 6.5.
That's fair.
I was thinking a 6 before. I don't quite want to say 7, so 6.5 feels right.
That's what I was doing. I was like hovering at the 7, but I'm just like, well, that last line prevents the 7. So you can join us next week and hear all about Death of a Unicorn like these fine folks have. Yes. Christy, C-Phase, Lorena, BD, Alex, Robert, and Tyrone. Our Crazy Ralph's Bells, Fancy Creations, Dr. Smiley, Morgan Crypt Horror, Raymond, and the whole damn Enchilada podcast, Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on these same airwaves. And, of course, our camp counselors, Adam, Corey, Christy, Luke, Lou, Jimmy, and Rachel, Stacy, Lynn, Orlando, GQ, Chick, Dave, Carl, Patricia, Kristen, and JJ.
It's just another